My name is Ross Harding and I'm the Head of Lettings here at CityRise. So my property employment started back in 2002 when I left university and I went to work for a small independent agency in Nottingham. I'd bought an investment property myself and decided to learn how to become a landlord from the inside. And from there, a couple of years later, I got my first job in Leeds with Yorkshire's biggest independent letting agency. And I then progressed through the ranks and became the youngest branch manager for their business at the age of 26. And I've been doing this ever since. One thing that people always be surprised to know about me is the same fact I always go to, which is that I played rugby against Kevin Sinfield at Wembley in the Silk Cut Challenge Cup curtain raiser back in 1992. We had Castleford versus Wigan. Okay. How my personal experience has shaped my job here at CityRise? I think it just gives you a background into what people are going through from the other side. You know, as a landlord or as an investor, if you've been a landlord but investor, you understand the problems that come with it, the stresses, the strains, and the joys. You know, there are some. People might not realise, but there's a lot of good things that come from investing in property. But same with being a tenant. If you've been a tenant, you understand how the difficulties of renting a property can be. So it really gives you a full oversight of the whole process from start to finish. What do I love most about working in lettings and working with tenants? I think it's every day is a different day today. Every situation is unique. You get the ability to help people even when sometimes they don't want the help. Trying to convince people that a certain course of action will be beneficial for them. Being in the middle between a landlord and a tenant is always difficult, so being the peacemaker and the voice of reason is a daily occurrence most of the time. But yeah, I think the difference day to day brings and the different scenarios you get to deal with is fantastic. The type of investor and owner I like working with the most is probably the ones that are involved but not overly involved. So I like to discuss situations with clients, get their approval. Some clients want to be completely hands-off, which is absolutely fine, and we'll make the decisions for them. Some landlords want to be probably more involved than they should be, and they don't allow us to do the job they pay us to do. But it's about educating people, building that level of trust where they don't feel like they have to be involved with every step of the process. But once you reach that point, it's a really enjoyable relationship to have. How would tenants and landlords describe working with me? I would hope they would say that I am very approachable and very calm in stressful situations. I like to fight fire and kind of find a solution to problems on a day-to-day basis. I enjoy the conversations with people, so I'd much rather pick up the phone and speak to somebody rather than send an email or send a text message and make it very much a two-way conversation as opposed to sending a question, getting an answer, sending another question, getting an answer. Just makes it a lot more easy and enjoyable. So when I'm not working in my spare time, I try to be very active with sports. I still play rugby, although it's tag rugby. A lot of people think it's not a proper sport. Try it and you'll be surprised. But I do that in my spare time just because I love rugby. I've played it my entire life and it's a passion of mine. I also do property developments and property flips. So I've got one ongoing at the moment, which means I've got a lot of busy evenings and busy weekends, ripping down walls and ceilings and doing all the grunt work that the contractors would charge me money for, so I like to get involved and do that myself. Outside of that, I've got a wife and 2 teenage children, so any spare time other than working or doing the property work, I like to spend time with them, either going out for dinner. I like to go to the cinema by myself, because it's something I enjoy doing without having to speak to anybody or answer any questions. But yeah, very busy life outside of work.